What if the most beloved god in Hindu mythology is also the most psychologically dangerous? Krishna is worshipped by over 1 billion people. God of love. God of wisdom. The divine flute player. But strip away the devotion and look at what he actually did, and a very different picture emerges. This is not blasphemy. This is pattern recognition.
The battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna, the greatest warrior alive, drops his bow. Refuses to fight. His enemies are his family. Krishna doesn't argue. He doesn't threaten. He does something far more sophisticated. He restructures Arjuna's entire moral framework. The soul can't die. The body is temporary. You're not killing, you're liberating. It's not your choice, it's your duty. In 1986, psychologist Albert Bandura documented the exact same technique and called it moral disengagement.
Krishna vowed not to fight. He served as Arjuna's charioteer instead. A humble role until you see what he actually did from that position. He told Yudhishthira, the righteous king who never lies, to speak a half-truth that caused Drona to lay down his weapons and die. He told Arjuna to kill Karna while his chariot wheel was stuck, a direct violation of warrior honor. He directed Bhima to strike Duryodhana below the waist, forbidden in mace combat. Every dishonorable kill in the war was Krishna's strategy, executed by someone else's hands. Psychology calls this Machiavellianism.
Draupadi was gambled away by her own husband. Dragged by her hair into a court full of powerful men. Dushasana tried to strip her publicly. The elders watched. Her husbands watched. The king watched. Krishna was omnipotent. He could have stopped it before Draupadi's name was even spoken in that game. He didn't.
He waited. Until she exhausted every human option. Until she stopped calling for her husbands, for Bhishma, for the court. Until she surrendered completely and called only for him. Then, and only then, he intervened. Made her sorry infinite. Saved her. But at what cost? After that day, Draupadi's devotion to Krishna was absolute. Unbreakable. Psychology calls this pattern dependency engineering.
3 incidents. 1 pattern. Every act Krishna performed built devotion. Every devotion built dependency. Every dependency built worship. Arjuna fought a war he didn't want to fight, and called Krishna his greatest teacher. Every rule was broken in the Mahabharata, and history remembers Krishna as righteous. Draupadi was nearly destroyed, and she became his most faithful devotee.
Or, and this is the part that makes Krishna truly complex, what if this is what divine love actually looks like? What if a being who can see every consequence of every action across every timeline doesn't intervene early because the suffering itself is the lesson? What if moral disengagement isn't manipulation when you can literally see that the soul survives? That's the question Krishna forces.
Was he a manipulator, or a teacher whose classroom was too vast for us to see the walls? Comment your answer. Subscribe for next week.